Yo, BM, hello everyone. GM, BM. Sorry for your loss.
Hey, Mokus, how you doing?
We're back again. Hi, Dan. Hi, Mix. Hi, Enya.
Hello.
We are live and celebrating this reveal stream. In 10 minutes, our Mibera NFTs will be revealed, and Jenny will join us later. So I'm very, very excited today. Finally, the day has come. And how are you guys? Anya, maybe. How was your last 4 weeks?
4 weeks? Wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. I'm so excited for the reveal. Can't wait to see what's in the parcel. And the parcel itself was also epic. And I was vibing on my timeline. People already unfollowing because my account is a Mibera Stan account. So just vibing.
Already 4 weeks. Mix, maybe we can test if we can hear you.
Hey,
now
man.
You're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Hey, how are you? Yeah.
Hey, I am good. I was having some technical difficulties earlier. I am glad that you all can hear me. Good to see everybody again. Man, I can't believe it's been a month. Has it been a month, Mokus, already? Has it really been a month?
I think it's now 4 weeks. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it should be 4 weeks. It was like end of March. It was a Sunday, so it might be 4 weeks now. Yeah.
It might be 1 month to the day, huh? And happy
Yeah.
Easter to all who celebrate, and happy 420 to all who celebrate that as well. What an exciting day, man! I'm all about it.
The Jester universe is working, and we will have a reveal at 420. So very exciting. Jenny will join us later. So for me, this 4 weeks has passed very, very quickly. And if you think the music is too loud, then let me know. We have some Baby Bera beats in the background. This is this Spiral tribe. It's very important to the Mibera lore. We will have some other tracks. If we will have time, I will show you them. Baby Bera is on fire, and there are some DJs who sent this Baby Bera NFT tracks to the contract address. Do you know something about that?
I saw it, Mokus, too. I'm not sure what the running total was. I know Baby Bera was keeping track of it for a while. I think he started it, correct? I think he was the first one that sent something over. And then, to your point, maybe some yeetards decided to join the party. Do we have a running total, or do we know how many are over there?
Baby Bera is here with us. Maybe he will speak, but I think it's over 70 persons now who sent the tracks to the contract address. But maybe Baby Bera can let us know. Hi, Baby.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm super stoked for the reveal.
Fire tracks. How much people sent the Baby Bera tracks to the contract address? Do you know that?
I think it's like 72 or 73 by now.
Crazy.
It's insane.
And do you know why they did that? And who started that? Was that you?
No, somebody sent some NFT related to Bullis, and I just happened to notice it and was speaking to Jenny about it, and we were both sort of like, what the hell's going on here? And then I told him, like, I obviously have to send a Cloud 99 track to it. And so I did, and then the next thing I know, there's like 5, and then 10, and then 30, and then 60, and then 70, for no discernible reason other than the vibes.
Crazy. I don't know exactly, but how many NFTs are there? Those tracks? What's the total supply?
Yeah, we had to do some clever dev work to be able to get all of these individual tracks in one collection using a 721 contract. So there's technically like 100 and some thousand, but like 95% of them are, or even more, are at the burn address. So I think it's really like closer to maybe 4,000 in total, and it's split up between 5 different tracks. So obviously the first tracks have a much bigger supply, and then the last track is only 107.
Crazy. Yeah, so today is the reveal. Have you looked into your parcels? What have you noticed? What do you think? First impressions? I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, 2 days ago, when we first saw our NFTs. So what's your opinion? What do you think about the
Actually, my
parcels?
followers figured this out before me. I just posted it and I was really happy and it looked really cute. And then somebody was like, hey, it's like 3 minutes from my house. And then the next text is like, oh, actually, it's a sex cult from San Francisco, purple people. and so, and another woman was like, hey, by the way, I'm from there. Yeah. And then I asked Lumi what's the other sticker on my parcel, and it was another NFT, and I bought that NFT, and yeah, that's pretty much it from my side.
There were so crazy stuff on the timeline. I saw a dude, I think it was in the comments of your post, Anya, who said this address is nearby my place where I used to live. And yeah, it was so crazy. Yeah, maybe I will show my screen to those who don't know how these parcels look like. I will make it bigger so now you can see. That's my parcel, and yeah, I analyzed it. I throw it into ChatGPT. These are the addresses. There are 5 or 6 addresses which were in the Mibera articles in the lore, and these are different historical addresses where raves and consume of psychedelica took place. So there are some connections and hints about the lore, and I don't know, what do you think? Will this be relevant for your NFT, which will be revealed now? So will we have some continuation from those traits? I think here are some stamps. These are Irish stamps. So maybe my NFT will have Irish traits. I don't know. What do you think? Will this be relevant for our actual NFTs, for our revealed ones?
Mokus, I got to tell you, I think absolutely it's going to be relevant. I went down the Mibera rabbit hole here. I think those you are
I love you, man.
that are familiar with me and the lore.
Yeah,
I believe that the stickers and or the stamps are very relevant. I've tracked them over the course of the last 3 days in terms of rarity, like what is rare, even the color of the envelopes vary. I know without question that some of the stamps are rarer and much rarer than others, and combinations of those together are even rarer still. I've prepared a list that I'm waiting for some of these to go on secondary. If they do, I'm going to swoop in. But yeah, one of two things is happening. Either they are relevant, and those of us that are taking the time to kind of dig in are going to be rewarded, or the jester has played chaos once again. They are not relevant in any way, and the rarity just happens to be complete circumstance. But absolutely, I can share with you that it is relevant from where I'm sitting.
So do you have some alpha? What are you looking for? Which stamps or which stickers?
Well, we got to be careful I can't get front run, but I will share with you that we talked a little bit about this, Den and I, on our show last night. There is some lore. You don't have one on your particular
Yeah, I thought
one,
I thought
one that you have here. But if you bring up one, I think as an example, bring up if you're in the collection, bring up number 36. I think that
30,
one might 36.
wait.
I think that one may have one that we can kind of speak to. And we talked a little bit about this, Mokus, in the chat. I think Anya, you saw it, and I know Doc had looked at it too. The boarding passes that are on.
What's happening? Trade went live.
Yeah, exactly. Who went live?
Trading is live.
Went live.
Oh my God! It's already 4:20. So we have a live reveal here, and
let's go!
Let's go! Already here says for 129 Bera. Oh my God!
That's fucking wild.
Okay, it's live now, guys. Crazy. The highest offer is 73. What? What's that? Oh my God. Here's a revealed one. We have our first revealed one.
Wait, what?
What's that? Hey. Hey, that doesn't look like mine.
Oh my God.
Mine's got some like weird mustache on it. Wait, what?
What is this? To call up a demon, you must learn its name. What? With
Are those cherries for earrings?
Yeah, seems like. What is this?
Can you read the rarities, Mocha? If you bring it up, if you read it on the right, what did it say?
Rarities? You mean traits?
Yeah, on the traits. Yeah, if you click on it, I see it as like background, race, shirt, eyes.
There are no traits.
Eye color.
I'm on Magic Eden, but I can't.
If you click on it itself, if you go into it,
oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, yeah, on the right there.
Let's go.
What's this? It's not Mibera.
What does that say?
All clitoris are beautiful. What the?
I mean, that sounds logic, but oh my goodness! Wait, what?
What's that?
There's
all clitoris are beautiful. Hey,
well, hard to argue with, Mokus, for sure. But are these literally revealing in real time? Are they revealing in real time, Mokus, for you on stream here?
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at this. What's that? No way. No way.
I can't even read this.
What's this?
I can't even read it.
What is it? What does that could potentially.
Guys, the price is dropping, by the way. 76 Mibera.
The chronic. I can't read that. Oh my God. There will be FUD for sure. But hey, you here in the audience, please share us your revealed Mibera. There are some crazy ones. Oh my God.
I have a favorite one. Who is Mibera?
Oh wow. So share with us your revealed Mibera with the hashtag Mibera and 420.
Guys, mine is fucking insane.
Mibera 420. Like that.
Can we see it? Anya, let's see it. Can we see Anya?
I'm dying. Wait, how do I share it in the comments or?
You can send me your link, or you can send me your ID.
I'm sharing on stream in the chat. Oh yeah, I can share the number.
Hi, happy 420, guys. Mibera.
Happy 420, Doc. Mibera.
Hey, happy 420.
We appear to have some on stream with some of red stuff we can't even read, and other things. This is really bizarre.
Measuring me. How was your last 4 weeks?
Wait,
Fuck.
Anya, is this yours?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love it. It's got like Bitcoin puppet vibes.
this is so me.
Oh my god.
Is
I
that
like
a
the
zombie?
That is the best NFT I've ever seen.
That's
Right?
definitely
It's like-
not what I expected.
Is that a 1 of 1, Anya?
22. Angel
Oh
number.
my god.
What the? I think it's
Oh my
retarded.
god. I'm a bit shocked. That was definitely not what I expected.
I actually think they are better than I expected.
I guess if you set
In
your
what sense?
expectations low, you're never going to be
Yeah.
disappointed, Doc.
They kind
What
of
the
look a little bit like Milady's, I guess, just a bit.
It looks like
Oh my
Kenny
God,
from South
Milady.
Park.
Yeah, that's true. They killed Kelly. Oh, they're dumping now. Crazy. Oh my god. So I will go through with we search the hashtag show me yours with
Oh, yeah.
Mibera 420.
Better for 20.
So oh my god. There are some crazy ones. Oh my god.
Maybe time for baby bear beats.
Yeah, we need some break.
Wow, people are
They're
already
really-
sharing.
So this is from no ties. These two
Information.
clear.
So we expect
Zero
is
grave
Johnny joining us here today? I think we
Yeah,
have
he
some
will
questions.
join us
on-
later. Yeah.
Okay.
Another
Think-
So
Questions.
maybe some music to calm down. So, oh my god.
Did we realize or have we commented that the collection name has actually changed?
Oh no, I didn't see that. Milady's on
Milady.
Barachain. Oh
Milady's on
my
Barachain.
God.
Let's go. I love it.
That's the new collection name. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't like that. Man, Milady's on Barachain. Oh man. What's
hope-
what? Price is going up. What's that? 81 Bera top offer.
Is it the same at Magic Eden as well, or no? Oh, you are
Yeah,
on
this
Magic Eden. Okay.
I'm on Magic Eden, yeah. Milade is on Bera chain. Hey, I can't believe that. Floor price.
77 on OpenSea, by the way.
Okay.
Cheaper. You can instant sell.
Oh man.
I'm still staring at mine.
Oh, let's look at mine. Oh. What's that? Death anxiety. Mine's is cool. Oh man. Would love to see Milady's face. Imagine Charlotte Fang looking at this.
Sorry for your loss, Charlotte.
Sorry for your loss. I like that.
It's pretty.
Oh my god. Milady. Oh, I'm just
Happy
checking the
Easter.
comments. Jenny, insanity, baby, brutality. Jenny doing Jenny stuff. Jenny, I want refund. I was buying Mibera, not Milady.
Jenny, you wrecked my life.
This is a new type of reveal. This is like the hot dog reveal.
It's the hot dog, yeah. Someone bought 2 more. Okay.
Stop buying. Leave something for us.
I want it. Crazy. Oh my god. So keep sending us, tag Mibera 420 and I will show them. Here is one. Yeah.
What does that say? Oh, Net Spy
Net-
versus Net My?
I don't know.
Net my. Okay. Oh man.
I saw that. I saw those words written on one of the envelopes.
Oh.
Uh-huh. I didn't know what it
What?
meant. Yeah,
Net
I'm
Spy?
certain. I'm certain of it. I saw it written on one of the envelopes.
I looked at some, but I haven't seen them. Choose an existence beyond material
I like the
fabrics.
face.
That's from Intermester.
What's the background? I feel like background also makes like the another lore. Adds to the lore.
So should we search by trait? Oh, now I can see the traits. Okay. Background. Okay. Train background. There is a Bjork background.
There's a Bjork background?
What's that?
Is she like riding on a tank?
How do you wipe?
Okay, crazy.
Does that say how do you wipe?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I haven't realized that. Oh man.
I can
Dude.
safely say in this moment I have never been asked that question. I'm certain.
Well, happy to be here with you in your first time.
Yeah, no. And again, Ani, is this not your first time?
I know
Actually,
that.
Because of the nails, girls are kind of discussing this, you know, with the long nails. That's a subject for discussion.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad that I'm able to have a theory. I need to really think about this, considering, like you said, the whole long nails thing.
Yeah. Maybe Milady nails for the next stream.
Oh, look, Mibera posted something, I think.
Let's check it out. Oh, there's a video.
Oh man, Milady's on Bera chain. Previously Mibera.
Redacted.
The 420 reveal. After 560 days, we can finally reveal that Mibera is officially launching with a rebrand of Milady's on Bera chain. It has been a wild ride. Maybe I stop the music and maybe I try to play this one. So that we can hear it. Chrome tab. So now maybe.
That's okay. I've waited this long. Today is the day.
Can you hear it?
Many packages have arrived.
Yes, Mocus, we can hear it.
Hard to open. That's okay. I've waited this long.
Secondary trading is now turned on. If you have the parser, you should now be able to unlock. Wow,
That is
nice.
my favorite track.
Mocus,
Wow.
I've stumbled across one here. Would you bring up 6522, please?
Yes. Wait, I need to change again.
6522 has me a little concerned.
6520, 6522.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Show it now. Yeah. I would not be here again.
Note the
Oh,
shape
man.
of the mouth.
Oh,
I have yet
Oh,
to
man.
see that particular mouth revealed. This may be a one of one.
that's yours.
I don't think so. I don't think
Ah.
that's mine. Someone has it listed. That's why it's listed. That's not mine.
So what's those traits? Pink coat. Temper cross tattoo. I would not be here again. Yeah, you're right. It seems to be rare. Yeah, it's a one of one. So a one of one, 450.
You know, as I'm looking now, it looks like the colors of the writing. Red seems to be predominantly the color. I've only seen, I think, one green, maybe two. The vast majority of the words are in red. A couple are in purple. Have you guys seen any of these other ones that are in any other? The vast majority are in red. Here's a green one, Mocus. It's number 3052, 3052 is actually in green.
3052.
Yeah, that one has green writing on it, but almost all of them have
Yeah.
have red.
I am the refusal. So this one has 3 traits with 1% head, writing, and doodle. Yeah. It seems to be rare. It's not listed. Oh man, I don't know what to think. Kind of crazy. I expected something else, but people seem to like it. Someone write, to be honest, Mibera is better than Milady's on Bera chain, bro. Okay. Keep dumping slots. I can't wait to buy them all. I think we're missing something. I don't know. So look at the account Milady's on Bera chain, previously on Mibera. So that's crazy. 420 reveal at 420. Oh man.
The collection kind of feels like someone's having a nervous breakdown. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Oh yeah, I think it's just Trump, trumping.
Is the floor 69 right now? 69 Bera?
Yes. So the last say went for 68.6.
These are going for free.
I have 62 in my on my wallet, so I can buy one if it reaches that price.
You don't sound too sure if you...
Oh, you've been cut out. Someone said it's a fake collection. You get your real Mibera 520. Yeah, I hope so, but I don't know. We got money back, guys. Oh, man.
I mean, if there's anybody who doesn't like them, I mean, technically Johnny's still offering a refund with his bids there, right?
I think prior to
I'm getting a bit crazy. So what's the refund? You get 33 barrels back. It's now worth in dollar terms half of it. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me get some music.
It's a surreal moment. Like, we've been waiting for this moment for almost 2 years. So we're here, guys. We did it.
So what do you guys think? I'm a bit speechless. I expected something else. But it is what it is. Maybe Jenny will come later.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm still digesting this one. I'm pull up 565, Mocus. This is the way I'm feeling now. Number 565.
65, 60.
No, just 565.
Wait. This one. I don't see the numbers. No, it's not that one.
That's the
it's
one.
this one, yeah.
That's the way I feel right now.
To drugs. Shit. Oh man.
That's another unique mouth. I have yet to see. What is that? A crocodile mouth? I'm not sure what that is.
She looks so happy though. A little maid.
That's how I feel right now.
And the background so trippy. And something with a t-shirt. What's the logo? Like a beard? Blue ribbon. All those references.
I mean, I definitely feel the joy in the collection. Anya's laugh, like, is so joyful, and that was because of the collection. So,
yeah.
Shout out to Milady on Bera chain.
Always wanted to have a Milady, but was too poor to afford it.
Are they? I mean, they do look kind of similar. I hope we don't get a cease and desist from Mr. Fang, Mrs. Fang.
So Eileen joined us. Hello, Eileen.
Hey.
Hello.
How do you feel? Speechless too, ne?
It's a safe space.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah, that's what I said too. So So we're waiting for Jenny. That's crazy.
Yeah, probably gonna need a little bit of an explanation on this one.
I mean, some people have been waiting since like 2023.
Oh yeah, including you, or?
No. So I guess I'm less in pain.
So I need to check the timeline. Someone, what's the sentiment there?
Okay, wait, hold on. Before checking, let's go one round of everybody saying what they think the response is going to be, because I also haven't checked the timeline.
Same.
When we say the response, Eileen, you mean one word? Like describe in one word what we think the timeline is going to say?
Or many.
Or many words? Your choice?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you kicking it off?
Sure. So I think that I think people are not confused, but also confused. But also, it's like this: is this really happening? Kind of feeling, or is it just 420? Like, is this just you know, a nightmare kind of situation? I think that's like
nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh man, I will show you quick my timeline, and then I think Jenny join us. So what I see, Milady's on Barrow chain, show me yours. It's not that negative. In wake of the recent psyop that is Mibera, I just want to say Milady's on Barrow chain. Better than me Teddy's. Digital twins. So I don't see really a FUD or a disappointment. Mibera. Who is Mibera? So I don't see that much FUD on my timeline. My Milady on Barra chain, psyop on Easter, 420 reveal. Oh my God.
Okay, so people like it.
People seem to like it. I'm a bit surprised because I can't say I like it. I don't know. I expected something else.
Is it not something that you would PFP, Marcus?
Honestly, no. No way I would PFP that. No way. So, but hey,
this is supposed to be a reveal party, and you're flooding your own bag right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's this? I expected something else. But hey, we have Jenny with us, the janitor, the chaos organizer. Hello.
Hello.
So how are you, Jenny?
Wait, hold on. Before that question, Jenny, so the first question is what the fuck?
What the fuck?
My lady.
So you're a Milady fan?
Always have been. I mean, so really at the heart of everything is if you read into the law, of which, you know, now it's been splintered and scattered into 10,000 pieces across the timeline. Each of those pieces of writing isn't just a random formulation of words. So net spy versus net miss. So it's network spirituality infers the existence of network mysticism. And so really at the heart of this whole performance art piece is this notion that rave and these spaces aren't a zone in which you buy something and then you consume an experience. It's that in this process, these are verbs. And so in that moment that Milady decided to put on the first rave, this kind of, let's say, this digital twin poured through the viscous rip in rave time, in space time. And so now, of course, given Berachain didn't exist for so long, Miladies on Berachain sat in non-existence for a long time. But now that we have Berachain, now we have Miladies on Berachain. So thank you. Sorry for your loss. And if you came expecting something else, just trust the process. But at the same time, we hope that you love what we've created over the last 2 years.
Sorry, I'm just reading the timeline. I can't understand that. People seem to love it.
Yeah, we've got a comment from somebody saying, "I hope they don't change the art." So I take that as a positive. They're definitely interesting.
Thank you. Yes, and Charlie, if you're listening, it's on the edge. You can sue us if you want, but in most cases, the art has been adapted beyond the 30% threshold. In some cases, not. So we'll leave it to your judgment. But truly, this has been not just a feat of effort by Mibera, who, of course, we sacrificed on the timeline as a peace offering under guidance of the council. Because as I mentioned in that piece, if you loop right back round to the beginning, one of the first derivatives of Milady over on ETH mainnet was Milady Motherfuckers. And Gumi, just from that spirit of tribute to the source of the muse of the inspiration, sent a percentage of the mint funds through to Milady Maker. And then that kicked off this whole notion of what was a ethical derivative, and there's kind of a list of things which Charlie and Remilio Co. Propagated at the social layer of encouraging people to follow these conventions to then be considered kind of part of the fold. And so given that over the last few years, Gumi ladies descended into the land of the bearers, we kind of offered up that symbolic sacrifice. But it hasn't just been great efforts of Gumi or Zaguchi on the algorithmic engine, or Soju and Zerka and EXP on all of the tech side. A lot of this is also the living product of the community that's built up around this thing. And so for the last few years, again, this is rave as verb, this is law as verb, all of many of the things that you see written on these Miladies on Berachain aren't just the product of the law documents, which of course now have been splintered across all 10,000 parcels. That also, if you remember at some point, Gianni asked people to share photos of their favorite club toilets and the graffiti from there. So a lot of these phrases are user contributed from their favorite club toilet. We've simply lifted some of the phrases from the toilets and then cast them upon the art to act as this kind of final seal of people's favorite shitting spots, pissing spots are now kind of enshrined into Miladies on Berachain, as of course a whole bunch of different internet law with the different facial expressions, emojis, and this type of thing. So yeah, we're glad people are seeming to love it. And Milady.
Gianni, thank you for that clarity. I was struggling with how do you wipe, and I actually just poop my pants verbiage that was on a couple of the Miladies. So I guess if it all ties back to the lore, it's kinda making sense, I guess.
I would personally poop in the toilet, but you do you. That's no judgment here. There's no judgment space. But yeah, so most of the some of it comes from the law, and then a lot of it comes from user contributed favorite spots at rave spots or clubs or this type of thing. Network mysticism versus network spirituality. There's kind of a much deeper exploration of that in the law documents. And one of the interesting things from the last period in time is that you know, it's always been the theory, the thesis for kind of propagation of cultural practices, folding people into the fold. Things like Henlo or Ooga Booga or these kind of hooks. It's the thing that tickles the consciousness and makes you wonder, it's like, hang on, did I mishear that? What are they talking about? And so with the law having been spread across these 10,000 parcels, it's like 10,000 hooks now, because really if you pull on any of these threads, whether it's look at me sat here, broken-hearted, I was looking for love and then I shattered. Like any of these profound kind of things which connect to whether it's someone saw it in a high school toilet, a rave club, is an invitation into the fold of what it means to be a Miladies on baritone. We, during this process, felt sad that kind of there wasn't as lively or thriving a culture in and around the OG Milady community, and this is our kind of contribution from the bearer side. So you're welcome, Migs. But yeah, you know, I would suggest going to the toilet before pooping, but you know, that's just me.
Janny, to a follow-up question then, you are reading this instead of wiping. That's meant to, again, invite us to this party?
Yeah, you had it right.
Meg's question is, how good would a party have to be for you to forget to wipe?
Well, that's a good question, Dan. I need to digest that one. I'm just a little lost in what I'm seeing. I let me get back to you. I'm still trying to digest this. Please bear with me.
There's two messages that Johnny's really been trying to deliver throughout the last 500 days of it being an anti-derivative and what Joker is to Batman. Can you tell us how those statements are reflected in this collection, Johnny?
So of course, with one of the common ways of understanding this is well, what we used to say was Mibera is to Milady as Batman, as Joker is to Batman. Now it would be Milady's is to Milady as Joker is to Batman. So of course we've inverted across the, what is that, the Y or the X-axis? I'm a bit sleep deprived. And then, you know, by inviting in, one of the things about Milady is that it was kind of created and then released into the public. It minted out over the course of 6 months. We have the benefit of having come after the OG collection, and so from the consultation with the Council of Rebase Retard Bears, from going out and speaking to people, we realized the extent to which most of the people kind of that got attracted by what was previously known as bearers were pretty retarded. And so by asking them to contribute parts of their art, parts of the toilets that they enjoy, whether it's from high school, raves, clubs, and this type of thing, is what Joker would do. So thank you.
I mean, it's very relatable. Everyone uses a toilet, right? I assume. And you mentioned earlier that, you know, 30%, there's been a 30% change to the art, so they can't really issue you with a cease and desist. So are you saying that like 70% of this art started as, I mean, did you just take the Milady's collection and edit it, or what did you do exactly?
Well, look, I'll be honest, okay? This wasn't the plan. And as anyone who embarks upon, has a vision, let's say, for trying to do something new, how do I put this? Look, it's hard. So sometimes when you get really far into the route, someone needs to call it. And if something isn't working, you need to pivot. And so as a, let's say, I don't know what you'd call it, a plan B, plan M, Milady's on baritone. So Danny got Suguchi to scrape all of the Miladies. We split apart the layers, inverted them. Algorithmically, we didn't do it one by one. And then generatively applied the upgrades algorithmically as well. So we did handcraft from pulling the user-generated content. So the short answer, Doc Nunu, is yes. However, it was a wide, meandering route. The Jester universe intervened at a number of junctures, and here we are.
It's
But
actually
Jenny,
perfectly
When you
with
say
the
upgrades, what upgrades?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
You said there were upgrades applied. I'm sorry. I guess I'm failing to see them. What specifically?
Mine's got a mask, so it's like protected from like bad pathogens floating in the air.
Yeah, COVID 2.0.
It's, the internet is a strange and mysterious place. Increasingly, as I've mentioned before, we're put into a suggestible state through dysregulated nervous systems, through a myriad of techniques. These days, it's trivial for people to kind of flood the sonic landscape or psychosocial landscape. There's a story here of in wrestling matches, you would have different characters, and we know wrestling is itself kind of a performance art. But there would just be some characters that the audience just didn't vibe with. They didn't get on with. They would either boo or even worse, be silent. And pretty quickly, what the producers of those types of events understood was that actually, if they just played through the loudspeakers, the sound of audiences emoting, whether it was booing, whether it was cheering, clapping, singing, whatever it was, that sooner or later, the organic people in the crowd who previously were either silent or adverse to a particular wrestler would then start fall into line with whatever the emotion was coming through the speakers. And so by upgrade, what we mean here with the Miladies is, of course, we've launched this series post AI. The timeline is flooded with all different types of nonsense. And so truly these are upgrades because they're bringing through, let's say, keepsakes and memories from the offline realm. From, you can't get more visceral than sitting down at a club to take a shit. Like, it's something a lot of people can connect to, or if you can't, then you can imagine it. But then also we've pulled in deep parts of older internet lore, let's say, whatever this version of the web that we're in, let's say Web 1, all of the emoji characters, the way of expressing emotion, where you had to translate it through your own interface because it was just emojis, not even emojis, it's just fonts, characters used to infer like smiley face. We're talking the colon, close bracket, end of the spectrum. Is totally an upgrade in the sense that it's reconnecting us to our roots. It's drawing from deep internet lore before the internet was FUBARD. And this is what we mean by upgrade. Mix, thank you for your question.
It seems unanimous for the panel here that the art is not what people expected, whether that's meant in a good way or a bad way. But for example, Mocus doesn't seem to be vibing with the art. What would you say to him?
It's just I expected something else, and here was a question: what happened to all that? We had previously a podcast, for those who don't know. We talked about these reveal phases, and I have this on my little display. I kind of like the art.
You can keep that one. It's very rare now.
Okay. What happened to that? It's all over. So we have this new Milady, and that's it.
You know, look, I'm not gonna come up here and try to pull the wool over your eyes. Creating a collection with 1,337 traits would send any artist mad. And I don't believe it's been tried before. So others, you know, whether you're from the Bozos, whether you're from a different chain, like you can take it from us. Like someone wiser than Janny said, someone wiser than Janny said to learn from your own mistakes is good. To learn from others' mistakes is even better. And so what Janny can tell you is that when you try to pull together a collection from across 1,337 traits, some or more people will go insane. And so when that happens, you need to roll with the pivots, or you need to roll with the punches, and you need to make good on commitments. I do understand if it feels like a bait and switch. In many ways it is. But again, the conceptual framework that we're working with here is rave, and oftentimes what people expect arriving to the rave is very different from the collective experience of actually putting it on. And there's a beauty in that. And so if you don't vibe with the art, hopefully there's some aspect of the community or the lore or the kind of the tech aspects to it that will keep you around.
Yeah, I'm excited for the tech part, but this, yeah, I need to digest that. I was considering PFP, but now no, that's out of question. Sorry, but I'm kind of shocked still. Yeah, I'm doubled shocked because I see the timeline and I expected some FUD and hate and chaos, but people seem to like it, and I'm the only one who is kind of a different opinion. I don't really get that, so I feel weird.
That's okay, Marcus. Give it time.
I need to drink. Wait.
Mocus, I'll echo what you said. From a PFP standpoint, I don't know how I'm going to be able to PFP all clitorises are beautiful.
Don't you think? Aren't you an ally?
Listen, I don't disagree with the statement. It's just a little bold.
I think that's a beautiful statement. It just shows how inclusive Milady on Barra chain actually is. Yeah. You know, we're like appreciating the beauty of the human form and all the varieties that it comes in.
Well, in terms of inclusiveness, Doc, I have yet to see one that says all penises are beautiful.
I mean,
don't go there.
My one says penis, if that counts.
I'm just reading the penis trait went for 200 Bera. Someone bought it for 200. It's crazy.
I one for 66
that says something. That's.
Oh man, I know art is subjective and something what it makes you feel, but yeah, I need to digest that.
I think you know, so much of course, we created the Honey Road as a tribute to our forefathers, those who came before us. So, of course, off the back of the cypherpunks, the developers of Bitcoin, the first kind of free market participant put out Silk Road. So then we've got the Honey Road. We wanted to kind of extend this experience of, okay, so now you're receiving this parcel as if it's from now the Honey Road, but for those who didn't have that experience. I guess also you know, whatever this feeling that you're feeling is, imagine you were seeing the Marcel Duchamp urinal for the first time. You're getting a taste of probably what you'd be like, I don't know about this. That's a urinal in an art gallery. That's not where that urinal should be.
I'm not sure how I feel about urinal and taste in the same sentence there.
You know, it depends how clean it is. But like, that's not the point Janny's trying to make. Is there are ways of bringing in a shared experience that transgresses the, let's say, offline and online realms. That's what's being attempted here to some degree. But then in terms of PFPing stuff, that's a very personal question. It's not something Janny would ever ask of another person is to, will you wear this PFP or not? That's your expression. I see Eileen's confused and upside down. The Milady on Bearer chain, this seems very fitting. But yeah, it's very subjective. If you don't vibe with it, that's also super chill.
Everyone, I guess, has their own vibe, Janny. I get it, that's for sure. And as I'm reading another one here, it says, just assume you look like shit. Again, difficult to PFP. However, I imagine it resonates with some.
Yeah. I already saw someone PFP'd it in our community, in our Discord. Made it as his PFP. He had a
which one is that, Mokus?
Teddies.
Which one was
he
that?
had a steady teddies before. It's Pukoshiko. It's in our Discord community, so I don't see the number.
Was it the clitoris one, Mokus, or which one?
No. Maybe I will pull up here. I think it's nothing special, but he PFP'd it. He had steady teddies before.
Well, steady teddies are a tributary of Mibera, so you know it makes sense.
What Jenny already PFP'd it.
Speaking of which, the tributary tech will be turned on soon. Liquid backing stuff, of course. 10% of the steady teddies mint is sat ready to be. Bear with me.
So Jenny already PFP'd it.
Yes. Yeah. It's not, to be honest, it's not even that one isn't even Janny's. I just really like it. So right click saved it in true Miladies on Bearer chain spirit. So as I was saying, 10% of the steady teddies mint fee will be available to each Miladies on Bearer chain holder through the Honey Road website soon. To clarify the parcels, the parcel will follow around your Miladies on Bearer chain. And so if you want to, you can mint it, and then it will be soulbound to your minting address. But if you don't want to mint it, if you don't want that keepsake, then you don't need to. You've got your Miladies on Bearer chain now. However, if in the future let's say tomorrow you were to dump your Miladies on Bearer chain, the buyer would be able to mint the parcel. Benefits to minting the parcel, it's just good art. But so if you want to mint the soulbound token for the parcel to your, let's say, cold wallet, then you can move your, I don't know how you're going to do that actually. Soulbound tokens are hard because if you've got a true cold wallet and it's, let's say, air gapped and disconnected, I mean, you can do it. You can definitely do it. You just construct the transaction in parts, and then ideally you would write down the approved transaction process. It'd be kind of lengthy, but this is what we do when you're getting down and serious with this stuff on a piece of paper. So you don't even want to put USB into your kind of OPSEP secured camera microphone, kind of soldered out, not connected to the internet, stripped down to the bare bones. So you could do that. You just want to mint it on your final destination wallet because, of course, soulbound token does indeed mean that it cannot be transferred. Somehow in this process, I realized it was very confusing to Jenny. Nearly 100 people in the space between the pre-mint of what was previously known as Mibera and the now nearly 100 plus people got hacked, right? Apparently. And so it seems to be something that happens to a fair number of people. So it is, for those of you who do tend to get hacked, actually, minting a soulbound token onto your wallet is kind of good for safekeeping because even when you get hacked, it's still going to be there. So it's going to be there on the blockchain. You can look at it. It's yours. Even if a hacker moves in with you on your private key, it's still there. It's not going to move away. And the funds from the minting of the parcels, 1% goes to Ross Ulbricht. That's in perpetuity. All funds that flow through the Honey Road, 1% will go to Ross Ulbricht. We've set up a multi-sig for him. We haven't heard back from him or his mum yet if the Ethereum address that they have listed on his website is an EOA that they own, or whether it's an exchange address and whether it's works with Berachain or not. So until we hear back from them, we're just going to put all of those funds into a multi-sig. As soon as they let us know, they can either get added to that multi-sig and we'll remove ourselves, or we can forward it on to an address of their choosing. 69% goes to liquid backing, and then 30% goes through to THJ. So of course, for something like the soulbound token, actually, the liquid backing, that's not where its true power comes in. The true power comes in from the kind of open collectibles that are coming, where anyone can purchase them, and you start to see those flows. That's coming soon.
Yeah, I have a fake Mibera behind me. People seem to like that. Penis. Penis.
Maybe you can wear this one.
The art is fine. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I need time to digest it. I'm speechless. I can't even think and hear what you guys are saying.
Jenny has to run soon, but thank you, Marcus, for always, and Migs and everyone else here for being here and doing this live as it swapped and getting your real live reactions to speaking from, I would never call myself an artist per se, maybe a performance artist, but to make people speechless is, at least to Jenny, it's I appreciate your contribution.
Thank you, Jenny.
Okay. Thank you, Jenny. I think we can close this too soon. Maybe we will stay for 5 or 10 minutes to chat, but yeah, I'm shocked, and I'm even more shocked.
Any last questions? But thank you. If not, I'm going to run.
I do have one question before you run off, if it's okay.
Yes,
I saw the timeline rumor that you'd put out 333 bids at 66 Bera, and I was just wondering what the intention was behind that.
I would like to own 420 Miladies on Berachain, and so I do understand that bid's going to have to increase. So I'll just keep it moving upwards until I hit the number that I'm going for. And Humphrey B. Bearer, how are you? Shocked, Jenny promised chaos and delivered. To be fair, the thing, handling a project of this length of time, we've been at this for nearly 2 years, and to finally arrive with it being out in the world, I'm surprised there was not more chaos. Thank you to Baby and all of the people involved in the production of the music video. It's really quite a rare thing for an NFT collection, much similar to our parents' Berachain, for an NFT collection to launch into as fully fledged a culture and community as what we have done. And in a big sense, it's all of the user generated lore, stories, videos from Sunbearer, music from Baby Bearer and crew, even the people back in the day who chanted Mibera. We'll still use those tunes. We won't fully abandon Mibera as a moniker, but we will just always be set Miladies on Berachain, formerly known as Mibera. So it's snappy, it's catchy, it will catch on, guys. Okay, but I hope that answered your question, Dr. Nunu.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
Gianni,
Okay.
one quick one before you go.
Yep.
For those folks that may prefer the art of the envelopes, is there a way that you can still see the parcels, so you know if you would want to mint those, or are those now you can't even see them anymore if you wanted to get that soulbound piece? Is there a way you can view those?
Do you want to see them?
I would love the ability to see them, yes.
Okay, we'll get straight on that.
Thank you, sir.
I see a comment from Max when we got finessed, is what this is. Interesting. Love to know why Max would think it's finessed.
Finessed is a good word, right?
Anyway,
on that note, milady, and see you on the other side.
Milady.
Milady.
Thank you, Jenny.
Wow, that's going to take getting used to. I
Milady.
kind of, I miss Mibera. I won't lie. That's one thing I miss.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man.
Rip.
So, what do you think? You know how I feel, but is there anyone else who's feeling like me, confused, weird?
I do want to say, Mocha, so much respect to you. Like, it's often that we see somebody host, because like you're here hosting on behalf of Mibera / Milady on Berachain, and to give your unfiltered, I guess, like not so positive opinion directly to the founder, it takes balls, because we're used to like seeing just circle jerks and deriding and stuff. So yeah, respect to you.
Can't hide it. Yeah.
Yeah, but my opinion, I mean, yeah, the art's probably not as good as what we were expecting, let's be honest. But I guess in Gianni we trust. And I'll leave it there.
Yeah, so I won't sell mine. I like the lore, and I like to be involved, but the art, I'm a bit disappointed at yeah.
That's the thing. I think you know, like art is just one utility, isn't it? And how important is the art? When what we've seen on Berachain, it's all about the tech, right? And liquid backing, POL, etc. So does it really make a difference what the art looks like? What if they were all the same?
Yeah, tomorrow it will be different, but now I have to digest it. Yeah, so what are other people's thinking? I'm kind of shocked that I look on the timeline and I see from 10 posts, I see 10 positive posts. I like the art. Yeah, Milady of Berachain. Okay, now I see first time, what the fuck is this? But all the other one, they seem to like it.
It could be
weird.
I love it.
Sorry, baby.
I was just saying, I really dig it. Like, I like the art. I like that it's just absolutely mental, and I think that, you know, it fits with just the whole chaos, just the chaotic nature of the project. I'm a big fan, to be honest with you.
What graffiti do you have? Or
myself, I haven't even looked yet. I'm as you can imagine, I'm over here fielding a flurry of messages. You know, we've been working with Mibera for quite some time, and you know, obviously we wrote a tune for this, so we had an idea that something was cooking. So right now, I'm getting bombarded with like what the fuck tweets and messages. But yeah, it's an overwhelming majority of people are like, yo, this is fire. But like they're also like, I love these, but what is going on? So yeah, I haven't even looked at mine yet.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more comments on how the art is, let's just say, partially a rip-off of Milady's. Yeah, so like you, Mokus, I'm shocked.
So someone I think commented on the fact that it's just plagiarism, but is it like actually plagiarism if Gumi was the actual artist for Milady's?
The great artist steal, though. I think like part of what I like about it is just the sort of provocation of Milady. You know what I mean? And like
yeah,
and it's super blatant. You know what I mean? I think that adds to the whole aura around this collection. It's beyond just, you know, an image. That the fact that they did it this way, you know, it I guess we'll see the Milady reaction, but it seems to me like a really cool way to see what Milady's all about based on how they handle it. So
yeah. So Milady were always preaching for decentralization, and they have a lot of derivatives. So I don't think you can say, okay, that's plagiarism or vandalism. Yeah, it's provocative, but yeah.
It'll also too, like I remember reading things from Charlotte about just art and sort of this exact kind of situation of you know, copyright type of stuff, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond given his previous comments.
What do you think Charlotte would say? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Because
what will Milady say?
I honestly don't know. I that's part of the fun. That's why I like it, because I honestly don't know. I don't know.
I think he's probably loading his wallet with Bera and he's going to sweep.
That would be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. I mean, I'm trying to think what I would do if I was in that position, and I would probably privately be stewing a little bit, but I don't know how much of that I would make public or what. I honestly don't know. And to me, that's what makes this move so cool. Like, what is going to happen?
But he's also praising like copying and mixing and remixing, no authorship and so on. So it's kind of like perfect Mibera lore, Milady lore.
Exactly. That's the best part, is like he has been all about that, and like now he's put in a position where, you know, does he stand by that, or is there going to be some legal aspect to this, or it puts Milady and Charlotte in particular in a really unique position that I think is going to be awesome to watch unfold.
Yeah, also very flattering position, like, you know, 10,000 new Miladies.
On Berachain.
Yeah. Berries on Berachain. Me berries. Milady berries. Anyways.
Oh man. But yeah, the liquid backing stuff and the technical stuff is definitely interesting, and this doesn't change anything. But yeah, the art needs to be digested. Yeah, you know, art is always it's not only about aesthetics. It's about statements. It's about how you feel about it. And yeah, it made me definitely feel something. So it's a good art, but aesthetic wise, I'm shocked. Yeah, hard to express those feelings, but yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. You probably never felt that way about any other PFP.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So, guys, I don't know. Do you want to touch something, another topic? Or do you want to look at the collections? What are those trades? Discover something?
Let's look at the trades. I'm actually really interested in seeing what all the graffitis are saying, because you know that you do have a point there, because it's kind of now interestingly philosophical to some extent. Don't know about the clitoris one, but
Existential.
yeah.
So, do you see any risk that Magic Eden or OpenSea delists it? I mean,
No.
it's not out
I
of
don't think
question.
so.
I think
I
there
don't
is.
think so, because all the Milady derivatives have actually performed relatively well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 37,000 Bera volume. It's been 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That's another cool aspect, though, too. Like, is Magic Eden gonna take these fees with all this volume, or are they gonna try to boot it off the platform? All of it. I think all of it is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, those pictures gives me joy, I have to say.
I mean, Jenny said all these graffitis were real ones on real raves, or did I understand it wrong?
Yeah. No, he did. Do you remember he did that tweet where he invited people to share like pictures
yeah.
of graffiti from toilets?
Yeah.
So they were taken from those submissions on that tweet.
Okay.
That would explain number 37. Loud, smelly, bad lighting. Wouldn't poop here again.
I saw one that says, "Don't drink water because fish have sex in it." I thought that's quite thought provoking. Yeah, so it's quite thought provoking. I'm going to have to find a new way to hydrate, I think.
Fish have sex in it, yeah. So you can have those trades.
Sex in the water.
I can see all these graffitis here. So there are 89 different graffitis.
Go to heaven.
What the fuck is Jenny?
I think like that is gonna be the most commonly scribbled graffiti
I
from
think
here on forward.
Penis is cool. Penis is cool.
That is true.
It's simple.
Yeah, we've all been into a bathroom that just has like anatomy bits scribbled on the walls for sure.
Naji from the chat, Jenny just mentioned that he had to go with Plan B. So I guess not. At least that's how I understood it. Actually, you know what? After today, I don't think I understand English anymore, because when I read like antiderivative, I didn't actually think it would be like literally a flipped version. So.
But I mean, how flipped is it? It's like not super flipped. Just like graffiti on top of Miladies. Or I'm not so familiar with Miladies.
Milady is like looking from the is facing from the right side, and then Milady's and Bear Chain's facing from the left side. Like not to what we see it as, but like the actual girl figure.
So someone just bought it. Loud, smelly, bad lighting, wouldn't poop here again. That's what Mick said. They're quite popular.
Number 1321 is how I imagine Miggs felt when he first saw this whole collection.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
There's Bear on the t-shirt.
Okay, I'm seeing one that says when she explored that K-hole at. So I assume that's the ketamine trip at the Milady rave. Mibera called from across the What?
You really don't understand English, huh?
For some reason, I think transformation is so funny. Transformation. It's like, okay.
This is cool. You're reading this instead of wiping.
Are you going to PFP that one, Mokus? Why don't you pick it up off secondary and PFP that bad boy?
Oh man.
But also, you know, the thing is, like, the image is actually quite big, so it doesn't. Not all the graffiti is gonna fit the PFP.
Mm.
So I guess
And
the ones that get PFP are the big fonts.
6, 4, 3,
I'm
4.
scrolling through the comments here in the stream, and I just feel bipolar reading it. The art is not art, stolen shitty milady with toilet markings, but I'm going to keep it.
Solid take. Solid take.
If the art is this bad, do you believe his tech is any good? I mean, I don't see how the two correlate. You know, I mean, devs are not artists. Artists are not devs.
I mean, I wouldn't say so. I think it's like creative coding. I think it's all the same. You know what I mean? Like when you creating something, you're using language. You can use art, you can use code, and you just create. And everyone who's like creating, they basically like a creator. I'm getting into 420 zone, but I don't know.
Art is pure plagiarism. Writing is cringe, and the founder is just yapping. Maxwin has a lot to say.
I mean, true.
Ah, you're reading the Twitter comments. It doesn't show up in the StreamYard yet.
Yeah,
it does.
There's a tab on StreamYard that says comments. I'm on that, so
yeah.
Oh.
I believe
some comments show up and some don't. So
I believe it's bait and switch. The true art will be revealed. That's very optimistic.
But did I just literally say there's no?
That's my hopium too.
Like the thing, like there's no reveal because they had to just like pivot.
Yeah.
So I guess there's no reveal.
I mean, Yanni didn't sound like he was ragging us. He was like, "It is what it is."
Honestly,
lady.
Okay. Like, let's think about what actually happened since mainnet, right? So Henlo had to be launched, and then in the past 2-3 weeks, we've gone through first civil war in Berachain, and so many things going on. Yet at the same time, a lot of people have been waiting. But you know, it's not like this is not cult related or not rave related. So I just assumed like, yeah, something just had to be done.
Yeah, actually makes sense. I actually started getting some how do you call it, like a little bit of payback from my Henlo after losing like 50%, over 50%, and now I got like 75 cents from Veradrome on my hand locker. So yeah, it's been a bumpy ride. It's like a bootleg milady. Bear $3, perfecto. Baby's cashing out.
Oh man. Down on Bera and now this.
Turn down for what?
We're going to 0.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's starting to sink in now. I mean, it's like, what next? Now what? I spent all this time looking forward to this collection, and here it is.
4 weeks.
Temu lady. Someone said it's the Temu lady at its finest. Temu is this cheap Chinese one.
Max Win is saying, my 420 is ruined. Same, Max, same.
Yeah.
I think, well, there's like, so Asia is waking up soon.
Not that typical meme. Asia's waking up soon.
Yeah. And I don't know. You know, honey jar has been doing quite a bit in the Chinese market recently, and I wonder how they feel about it, because they don't. It's like the rave culture isn't the largest, nor is the graffiti culture. So,
And
but
clitoris
but the thing is,
appreciation.
they like melodies. So maybe it's just gonna moon. Like, you never know.
Where are they in terms of culture with being told sound advice on where and where not to poop?
I get your point.
Actually, I was just in China like a couple of months ago, and there was different options for toilets in the airport. They're like different shapes of the toilets you could use. So I feel like they're very open-minded.
Well, this might really take off then here.
Totally.
But honestly, I think the smartest people were actually the ones that actually got the, like how a bunch of people, they got the refund, but they got the refund at a time where barrel was still $6-7.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
like,
It pumped a bit after a week.
yeah.
So it went like 20-30%.
Not only did they make money on that, they made Bera in terms of Bera, dollar denominated.
Maybe they were holding after that and also got wrecked
Maybe.
last week.
I think we're trying to find a silver lining here.
I mean, what do they know that we don't know? Like, for those that have been around since 2023 and have been reading everything, can someone please tell us, in those articles, were there any hints or clues as to anti-derivative? I don't even know how to put it.
I've read them all. I can say without question, this was not in those goddamn articles.
No, I mean, Gianni did express it was a last-minute pivot. I didn't quite understand the reason for the pivot, but yeah. He said that the art.
Didn't he say the pivot was because if they actually kept the collection at 1,337 traits, that everyone would go absolutely crazy. It was as they went down the rabbit hole, it just became too much, and people were losing their minds, so they pivoted to this. That's what I got out of it.
I guess this could be a response to, there was like a lot of FUD around having to wait until the 20th of April or the 20th of May for art to reveal. So maybe they just said, fuck it, we'll just deliver whatever we can and reveal on that date because things were not ready, or I don't know. Could be.
Yeah, he did mention that they had to deliver to some stakeholders or something like that. I think he did, to your point, say something like that.
Yeah.
And also, April next year, I remember there was discussion.
April next year.
I saw that. 2026, yeah.
So bear $0.01. That's why.
I was kind of surprised after Jenny announced that you can have a refund, and he will do look into the people who were sibling, and I kind of expected a reaction with FUD and all over the timeline. Yeah, I'm out, and this is stupid, but it changed the whole like the whole narrative. Like they were attacking Jenny, and then Jenny came and turned this around, and like everyone was like quiet, like you're in the classes in a school, and then Jenny is the teacher, and everyone's blaming the teacher and making fun out of him. And then the teacher turns around and flipped the whole game, and everyone is quiet and bit maybe also shamed because they were sibling and nobody wanted to say something. It was just hilarious how this turned 180 degrees around. I loved that, and timeline was so quiet, and everyone was just waiting. There were a few people who said, "Okay, I want a refund." But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it goes to
Um,
show that his selection process is solid, because if the majority of comments are liking the art, I guess it's not really because of the art, it's because they like Gianni and everything he's done for the space. So he's definitely got the right people in.
Someone says Jenny turned 360, not 180. No.
Actually, I like the
Um,
comment from Max Win. He's saying, when the high fades and completely gone tomorrow, you all will realize how bad it is.
yeah. Okay. So I think we can wrap it up in. Maybe we'll listen to one more track from Baby Mibera, and then we can close this 420 session and digest. It's 12 p.m.
Before you wrap up, I just want to say, I mean, you clearly look like somebody who needs therapy right now.
Yeah.
So if you need to talk, my
feel
DMs
like
are
that,
open.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
DMs are
thank you
open for
so
anyone
much.
who needs therapy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I need a good sleep. I'm changing my mood always, but I need a good sleep, and then tomorrow we will have another day. Yeah. Okay. So everyone, happy 420 and happy Easter for those who celebrate. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this reveal stream, and was fun. And
Milady.
have a good time. 180, yeah.
Milady.
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 Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys for coming up, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
GG.
Bye.
Bye.